Hey YouTube, I'm back with another video. I did one over a week ago, but this is a new channel. It's called I Spill Coffee, Not Tea. Of course I should have did more, but I'm trying to get content out there. I've been thinking of ideas. I have a lot to say. I have an opinion, which is good because I love opinions. You know, anybody could come on my channel and give their opinions. Post in the comments, like, share, subscribe to my channel. Thumbs up, thumbs down this video. Just let me know that you were here, and I appreciate that. Oh yeah, and also, if you subscribe to my channel, or when you subscribe to my channel, make sure you hit that bell notification so you can get the notification, whenever I post another video, so y'all can catch up with me. With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and talk. It's a lot of stuff that's going on, and as far as, black people, I just want y'all to know one thing. As far as these, elections that's going on, this is what I believe anyway. I believe that presidents are selected and not elected. When I say that, I mean that I believe that there are people who make decisions that above us, that make the decisions about who they're going to put in that office. And I believe that people who are in office, who have been in office, or even people who are going to be in office in the future, already knew that they were going to be in there, because I believe that they let these people know, like, these people are planned on being in the office like years ahead of time. So when they get there, oh, that's a show. You know what I'm saying? So whatever on that. Do not, especially as far as black people, do not fall for just because you're black that Democratic Party is for you. Because I thought the same thing. I grew up thinking that. Like, I'm 41 years old. I'll be 42 next month. And I grew up thinking the same thing as far as the Democratic Party. I thought the Democrats were for black people, and I thought the Republicans were just for rich people, no matter whether you're black or white, but just rich people, period. And that's what I thought. So I would always, even though I was young and couldn't vote yet, I would always be like, yeah, whatever Democrat was running, I'd be like, yeah, vote for them. But I didn't have any real reasons. I was just programmed to think that. And as black people, have been programmed to think so many different things. We've been programmed to think so many things. We've been programmed to think a certain way as black people. Like, people, period, have been programmed. We're not the only ones that's programmed. I'm talking about there's a certain programming that has happened with us because we're black. So things have been trickled down, from generation to generation from us, starting back from slavery that have continued now to this very day, and it's sad, but, we have to wake up from that, And I'm not here to change anyone's opinions or anything. I'm just here to make people think. And once again, you do not have to think like me, but it is a beautiful thing to think. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what they do not want us to do. They do not want us to think, especially us black folk, melanated people. They do not want us to think. They want us to be someone that just simply does not think. They want us to follow the crowd. They want us. They had this crazy idea that we want to look like them. And I can see why some of them may think that, because of some of the things that some women do. That some people have tried to do that, like bleach their skin and stuff like that. But that's their standard of beauty. That's not our standard of beauty. We know what beauty is. And beauty, number one, is from within. And on the outside is another thing. You know what I'm saying? But you can't be trying to look like somebody that's not you. So we've been programmed to think that. And, I'm not on that. You know what I'm saying? But I've never wanted to look like any other race besides myself. I've always loved and been proud of being black. But a lot of us are not like that. And we should definitely, most definitely be proud of our skin. Because we have melanin in there, and that melanin is more important than anything. Like, it's like it's sunlight condensed. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't even know that, but I found that out from this young brother named Young Pharaoh. I found that out from him, watching his videos. A young talented brother, I must say. You can check him out on YouTube, Instagram, this and that. But you know, um, I love my people, so I feel like it's time to wake them up. You know, I do not judge. I just give my opinion, and I would love other people's opinions. So, if you want to leave your comments down below, like the video for me, please, or dislike it. I just want to know that you were here, and I appreciate that. And if I seem a little nervous, once again, it's because I'm new to this, and I know I'm talking to a camera, but I'm talking to y'all, And it does feel a little weird at first, but I'm getting into it. I'm getting into it. But yeah, you know. So don't trust everything that you see on the news or that you hear on the radio, because those kind of people, especially in mainstream media, and these people on the radio, it's like they talk but they sleep. You know, there's only certain things they can say, and they have guidelines they can't go out of. Even if they feel one way, they can't even say it and keep it real. I wouldn't even want a job like that. I want something where I could be able to speak and be myself, keep it real, and talk about what's going on without sugarcoating stuff. You know, it's like all this vaccination crap. They want to try to, you know, pressure us to get a vaccination and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't do vaccinations. I don't do vaccination. Okay, that's number one. We don't do vaccinations. You already know what vaccinations are. If you don't know what a vaccination is, a vaccination is something. It's an unnatural way of quote unquote boosting your immune system, tricking your immune system, giving it something unnatural, and forcing it to try to fight it off while giving you something unnatural. Okay, I'm not doing it. Okay. Number one, there is a vaccination for the flu. Has the flu went anywhere? A vaccination isn't going to get rid of anything. Okay? It's going to make things worse, and it's going to spread whatever they're trying to give you. Who knows what's in that goddamn vial? You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm not. That's why I'm not on it. But anyway, excuse my language. But who knows what's in that vial? So I'm just saying, think for yourself. It's important to think for yourself. Just because somebody may tell you just because you grew up thinking a certain way, or you think that you're going to be going against your family or going against others. Excuse me if a little background noise in the background. That's because my kids, they're hard headed. King is trying to get them together, but I was going to say, think for yourself. If you have family or friends that's, judging you or making you feel bad for thinking a certain way, you can't feel like that. You know what I'm saying? You still have to think for yourself. You can love your family, you know what I'm saying? But you have to think for yourself. You cannot worry about what anybody thinks, because you are you. You know what I'm saying? You make your decisions no matter you think it's somebody else or something else out there, and you ultimately are making your decisions. It's you. Anything you do, it's you. You know what I'm saying? It's you. That's why it's important to surround yourself around people like-minded. People that's on the same frequency as you, because you don't want to be having to lower yourself, you know what I'm saying, on a regular basis. Sometimes you do have to do that, unfortunately. But you don't want to have to do that on a regular basis, because I believe that can make you sick. Lowering your vibration to try to be around certain types of frequencies that's not on your frequency. So you lower yourself down to that frequency, and what happens is, you know what I'm saying, you're not being yourself, you know, because when you change your way of thinking, it starts with that. Number one, you start with the change of your way of thinking. That's where it starts at. Everything else comes, it flows with that. Everything else starts to flow with that. It just starts to flow with that. You know what I'm saying? That's how it goes. It's like a domino effect. Once you change your way of thinking, everything else around it you changes. You surround yourself differently. You're around different frequencies. You're on another vibration. You know what I'm saying? You're just not. Oh, you're. It's like you're reborn. Like, I know we've been taught that there's other things that, there's something else that they call or consider rebirth or being reborn. Me, I'm reborn. I was like a baby in sleep. It's like I've been awakened, and now I'm born. I'm reborn. Like, I'm born again now. Because I see the world for what it is, and it's all an illusion anyways, but for what it's worth, I see the world for, and that's another video about the illusion. But right now, I take it for what it's worth, and I use my own mind. I don't let I'm still not, of course, we're all still dealing with breaking from that programming. And I'm not totally broken, but I'm broken from a whole lot of things. There's a whole lot of programming that I was under that I'm not anymore, no longer. And I do not plan on ever going back, because that'd be ridiculous, right? So, just want to share that today. And, if you have any suggestions or ideas or comments or opinions about anything that I said today, be my guest. Please leave your comments. I would love to hear what you have to say. So, if you would like, comment, subscribe to my channel, share it even if you like to, and also could you hit that bell notification? Then that way, when I post another video, you'll be one of the first to get it. So thank you for listening, and I appreciate you. One love.